In Tibet, one can always be amazed by the artistic wonders, the architectures, the prayer flags, sculptures, and most definitely, Thangkas, the production of which is among world's intangible cultural heritages and an emblem of the unique Tibetan culture. Caidan and Cairangji are a couple living in Tibet. Farm work and drawing Thangkas make up their daily life. Thangka, meaning cloth painting, is a traditional Tibetan painting art form. Thangkas are beautiful Buddhist scroll paintings which generally show images of Buddhist deities or mandalas. What makes you draw Thangkas? I figure there are two reasons. One is for a living, and the second is for our belief. We make these Thangkas with piety, in faith that this lifetime's fortunes will be accumulated for the next. Our Buddhists are just like this, adding up our merit so good karma awaits us in the next life. A large Thangka often takes a team of artists months, even years to make, and for the majority of small-scale domestic workshops in Tibet, it is an even more arduous task. The production process is, for one thing, incredibly complicated, altogether including 10 steps. An auspicious day is initially chosen to prepare the materials. After the canvas is stretched and the cloth surface is polished, the manuscript is drawn, usually going through repeated revisions in pursuit of perfection. Alternative methods are applied to the dyeing and outline drawing process respectively. Important Thangkas are embroidered on transferred outlines. Some of them use a great variety of stitch patterns such as flat and piled stitches to give them a three-dimensional effect. The faces of the Buddhas only come into sight until the body, clothes, all kinds of decorations, landscape, and offerings are unveiled, and the process of depicting the face is called kaiyin or kailin to be more direct. The decorative implication of Thangka not only embodies the aesthetic sentiment of Tibetan people, but also represents the antiquity and profundity of Tibetan traditional art. Traces of Tibetan Buddhism can also be found in Thangka, but as a form of art, it exists only to be appreciated, whose purity is far beyond the religion itself. Thangka paintings covers a wide range of contents, including Tibetan history, politics, culture, and social life. It serves as the precious records of the extraordinary journey that Tibetan culture has traveled in centuries. Even if your memory fades, it won't, says the Thangka artist. However, the current inheritance of Thangkas is facing challenges, just like many other traditional cultures of the ethnic minorities. Drawing and selling Thangkas have become the only way out for a large proportion of domestic Thangka workshops. It is not exaggerated to say that they are probably the last heir of this ancient art, but they can hardly make a living. How would you like to live in the future? As a matter of fact, we did not mean to turn the Thangkas, our beliefs, into some products on market waiting to be sold, but we have no other choices. Commodities here are inadequate, while prices are too high to afford. We can't do anything about it but to improve our craftsmanship, hopefully to gain more income supporting our life. Many Thangka artists still hold fast to their belief, to this exquisite art, and to their longings for a rosy life ahead. How long will their adherence last? Maybe for them, regardless of all adversities, the time would be longer than we could ever imagine. But can we just let it be? Could this never-to-fade art actually be immortal? Do you have any more wishes? All I want is for more to know about Thangkas, the craftsmanship, and what our life is like here. 就这样吧。